Messi is an unbelievable player, and maybe in the end of me, maybe he pushed me more harder to be better and better. Probably yes.
Yo no compito contra Cristiano, ni mucho menos. Yo intento hacer lo mejor para mi equipo, para mi selección. Y sabemos que esto es algo de ustedes, los periodistas, que alimentan día a día a intentar de compararnos y buscarnos cosas por estadística, por juego, pero creo que ni él ni yo competimos el uno contra el otro.
Yo tengo una relación, y no te digo que soy amigo de Messi, pero somos compañeros porque compartimos tantos momentos, digo, de los premios, por ejemplo. Yo no sé, en los últimos 10 años estuvimos los tres siempre.
¿Te gusta verlo jugar? ¿Te gusta?
Sí, hombre, claro que me gusta. A mí me gusta ver todos los buenos jugadores y Messi es uno de ellos, es un crack. Él nunca me ha hecho mal ninguno, a mí, ni a mi familia. ¿Cómo no voy a gustar de una persona que no me hace mal ninguna? Es por lo contrario. Cuando le pregunto de Cristiano, él habla bien de mí también. Así que mi relación con él es cordial y nos respetamos mutuamente.
Cristiano has lots of quality, lots of good things that every player would like to have as well. But I'm the way I am and he's the way he is, and we each have our individual personalities, and we have both very good things that everybody should have as footballers at least.
Su pierna izquierda no está mal. A lo mejor sí, la pierna izquierda. Yo tampoco soy muy mal de izquierda, no estoy mal, pero su pierna izquierda...
Yes, his left foot is really good, and I'd like to have that.
We have a normal relationship. We share this stage there in FIFA 8 years. Yeah. No one's did that in the past. It's only us. So it's good. I have a good relationship with him. He play for one club, I play for another club. He want the best for him, I want the best for me. So it's normal. We have a good relationship. You know, we are not home friends, but you know, we respect each other.
Pero es una realidad, ¿no? Un jugador como Cristiano lo extrañaría cualquier equipo. Un jugador que te hace 50 goles por temporada y que para ello era clave.
Now, we haven't had you both together for a while, so while you're both here, we noticed you've been talking a lot. Do you miss it?
Sí, yo ya lo dije en su momento, era lindo
¿Llores
tenerlo.
mucho por Cristiano?
Era una rivalidad linda, sobre todo porque estaba en el Madrid también y bueno, ahora está en un gran equipo también y lo vemos de España.
I was curious because we shared this stage 15 years, me and him. I don't know if it's ever happened in football. The same two guys in the same stage all the time. So it's not easy, as you know. And of course we have a good relationship. We not had a dinner together yet, but I hope in the future.
You're in Monaco tonight.
We have that battle the last 15 years, which is good. He pushed me and I push him as well. So it's good to be part of history of football. I'm there and of course he's there as well.
Cristiano te dijo que te invitaba a comer en un acto donde estabais los dos. ¿Aceptas la invitación?
Sí, yo no tengo problema. Muchas veces le dije que no tenía ningún tipo de problema con él, que no éramos amigos porque nunca habíamos compartido un vestuario o tiempo juntos. Siempre lo que fue en gala o en cruces de premio, pero no tengo ningún problema. Incluso en la última gala fue donde más hablábamos y más cercanos estuvimos, así que...
¿Habrá comida?
no sé si habrá comida o no, porque creo que es difícil que nos crucemos por motivos obvios, ¿no? Que él está en otro lado y cada uno tiene su compromiso, pero si se tiene que dar, no, obviamente acepten a
que é um excelente jogador, um jogador para ficar na história, não só pelas bolas de ouro que ganhou, mas um jogador que tem estado sempre no auge, ano após ano, como eu. Não vi tanta rivalidade, entre aspas, de dois jogadores estarem no top da montanha tantos anos. Acho que há grandes jogadores, com todo o respeito que tenho pelos jogadores, 3, 4, máximo 5 anos no auge. 10 anos eu nunca vi jogadores a estar sempre, como se diz em português, a partir pedra todos os anos, a fazer mais de 40, 50 golos, ganhar títulos, estar sempre ali. Acho que isso é o mais difícil no futebol.
¿Quién es el mejor jugador del mundo sacando a Messi?
Mbappé, Hazard, Suárez, Kurt, me voy a olvidar algunos, pero creo que hoy por hoy cualquiera de ellos prácticamente puede ser el mejor del mundo.
Sí. Cuando dijiste me olvidaré de alguno, nos hacen un 7. Y yo decía que 7. Después yo también lo leí. Te olvidaste de uno de Cristiano. Mirá,
lo saqué también, lo saqué a Cristiano, lo metí conmigo.
Ahí está, muy bien. Mirá cómo lo arregló.
Te digo algo, ¿fuiste honesto o fuiste falso? Dime la verdad. ¿Qué hiciste con Cristiano acá?
Te juro que fui honesto.
Messi is a fantastic guy, he's a fantastic player. He's in the history of football.
Do you ever text him? I mean, do you ever like...
No, I have good. When I say in UEFA, many people were surprised the way I speak. But my relationship with him is we are not friends or home friends, but we share the stage for 15 years. You know, I have good relationship with him, and I know that he pushed me to be a better player, and I push him to be a better player as well.
Is he the best you've played against in your life?
Yes, for sure.
We talked about Messi last week, didn't we? Yeah. Or 2 weeks ago, I should say. And now it's all about Cristiano Ronaldo. Those two just keep pushing each other on, pushing the boundaries of greatness.
Exactly, and would they have been able, that's the question that I always ask myself, would they have been able to do this and keep this up, the relentlessness that they've shown without each other? If they was out on their own, no one else around, would they continue to have done this? That's the question I ask.
They probably do add to the motivation.
Yeah, 100%. I think all the great sportsmen in the world have always had that someone else to feed off. And I think this is another great rivalry in football. They don't talk about it. Seems like there's a bit of a respect between them. They don't ever mention each other really, but they're just phenomenal to watch. And people try and make comparisons of who's better, etc. Just enjoy them, man. We're lucky
very
to be in
different
this time.
footballers as well in many ways, and what makes one better than the other.
Yeah, forget the comparisons. Yeah. They're setting standards. We're taking them for granted. We're expecting goals in big games to change games. They do it week in, week out. They're out on their own. As you say, completely different, but enjoy them. And even though they give off a different persona from the outside, and we see them differently, that hunger is the same. It just looks differently from the outside. They're both pushed on. They both want to beat each other, which has created this monster in both of them.
They both deliver at the right time. They both deliver in big games. We've seen them score in Champions League finals, in huge matches all over the world. They're different footballers. One's diminutive, one's a kind of Adonis, but they give so much to the game.
Yeah, they do, and they create highlight reel after highlight reel after highlight reel, and it's just phenomenal. That just each game, even at the weekend just gone, Messi comes off the bench, rescues the game for Barcelona. They're doing it week in, week out, and we talk about players that get to the top. There's many players that get there and stay there for a year or two.
Yeah,
these lot have been there for 10, 12 years doing it, and when you look back and you start looking at the stats, like we said before the game, he's almost, I think he's a goal off 650 goals, Ronaldo. That is more than I had appearances. How about you? Similar?
Yeah, similar.
It's like, that's just, it's ridiculous. So to see it when you put it down like that, these guys are just breaking rules.
It's difficult for everybody else. You can't live with that. No. When individuals that good in a team, it makes it very hard for every other team to deal with.
You can talk about players from different eras, and that's kind of unfair as well because things change in the game. Yeah. The pitches are much better now that they play on. The facilities are better. The diet, everything is much better, isn't it now?
Yeah.
So it's hard to compare players from different generations, but the numbers, the statistics of these two are truly extraordinary.
Yeah, that's what stands out. And the game is a lot quicker, I have to say now. So these things probably level themselves out. Great players in different eras will be great players.
But it's an amazing relationship you have, even though you're not, I know, great friends or anything, but you're always respectful when you see each other.
All the time.
But what do you think of him, Messi? As you both head to maybe your last World Cup?
As a football player?
Yeah, and as a person.
Amazing. Player is magic, top. As a person, we share the stage 16 years. Imagine, 16 years.
At the highest level.
We share, so I have great relationship with him. I'm not friend of him in terms of, when I mean friend is the guy who is with you in your house, who speak on the phone. No, but he's like a teammate. He's a guy that I really respect the way he always speak about me. Even his wife or my girlfriend, they always respect. They're from Argentina, my girlfriend is from Argentina.
Yeah.
So good. What I'm gonna say about Messi? Great things. He's a good guy. You do everything for football.
The best player you've ever seen excluding yourself?
Probably yes. Him, Zidane, probably yes. That I play, fight with him, yes.
Have you ever had dinner together?
Never.
Would you like to?
Why not?
One day to sit down
yes. Listen, I love...
Can I come?
I love, of course. I love to meet people. I love people. You know, I love to share things, ideas, learn things, ideas, new histories, new brains. Why not? I will do it for sure. I will do it.